Saying good morning to Sheriff Tony. Good morning, Sheriff Tony, and welcome again, man.
Hey, good morning, Mikey. Good morning. Thanks for having me back on.
Yeah, Sheriff. So I know you pressed for time, so I'm not gonna keep you long today. But I saw you on Instagram, and you made some adjustment to your commanding staff this week. Can you tell us about it and why it was so important to do that?
Yeah, sure. Again, Mikey, you and I have been talking now for almost 2 years, man. I talk about the commitment to making sure we promote good, talented people within the agency and giving dedicated BSO veterans a chance. And I had an opportunity to promote 2 outstanding individuals to executive leadership roles. One was Colonel Munib Ahmed. He was my executive officer, continues to serve as my executive officer. He's the first Indian American to serve as the executive officer and make the rank of colonel in the 106-year history of the agency. In addition, I also promoted Colonel Josepha Benjamin to lead up the Department of Detention. That's our jails. She has an enormous amount of responsibility on her shoulders, a black woman, and she is another veteran. And these individuals, they weren't my friends. They weren't part of outside the organization. They were just hard-working employees who finally had a chance to shine, and now they got what they deserve.
Now, speaking about a woman first, right? What can you tell us about Officer Brook from Pembroke Pines?
Yeah, sure. We recently had a SWAT school here at BSO, and our SWAT school is one of the most vigorous SWAT schools in the United States. It's roughly a 3-week program, highly intense, physical fitness, firearms qualifications, you name it. And the washout rate, the failure rate, is extremely high, and it's needed. It has to be very hard and demanding. But we've never had a woman to be able to successfully complete this program up until recent, where Pembroke Pines sent over one of their officers who's a candidate for their SWAT school, a SWAT team, and she went through our program. And I got to tell you, from everything I've seen, her name is Officer Brook Gotschall, did an outstanding job. Even served as the class team leader a few times in certain drills, and just doesn't break. And I tell people all the time, I'm a SWAT certified officer myself. I know what it's like to go through all that. Oftentimes it comes down to willpower. You'll be surprised how long your body can sustain that type of intense punishment and effort if you have the willpower to push through it. And she did. So congratulations to her.
Now, Sheriff, I know spring break, man, is a handful, all right, and it's just
Yes,
around
it
the
is.
corner. So, what safety tips do you have for the community, and how do you plan to move forward for spring break?
Well, first I'll remind you.
I can answer that for the sheriff.
Yo, you really?
Oh, you
Yeah,
can?
I'm telling you, I can answer that for you. Stay at the yard.
Stay home?
Stay home.
Crazy. Go ahead, Sheriff.
I wish it was that simple. I wish it was that simple. Trust me. No, I'll start with a quick reminder. All right, COVID-19 really hit this community a year ago, right before spring break, and we had an enormous amount of people travel into Broward County, into the Fort Lauderdale beaches, and it really devastated and impacted our ability to kind of slow the pace and control the spread of this virus. And so we're a year into this thing. Vaccines are going out, but people still need to be responsible. Some of these beaches are saturated with individuals, not just Broward County residents, but people from outside of this state, people from all across the country who are coming here. And so for our local residents, we need to do what we need to do to be responsible. Keep wearing your mask, keep the social distancing. I think we hit about 400,000 vaccines have been issued here in Broward County to our people, our residents. So we have roughly 1.9 million people here. We still have a ways to go, so we don't want to get sloppy right now.
Yes.
That's true, Sheriff Tony.
That's so true.
All right, so anything else you want to add this morning, Sheriff Tony, before you go? Because I know you're on a schedule this morning,
Yeah, I have to fly. I have another meeting the moment this phone goes click. But I will tell you, I've been listening to some of the old school stuff, and we're going to take this back to reggae. My request today is Shaka Demus.
Shakadiva Sun Pliers. Sheriff know him thing. Listen, but if you want to continue, listeners, if you want to continue and see and know what's been happening with the Broward Sheriff, listen, all the Instagrammers, he is there now.
Yeah.
He's now on Instagram, so it's BSO at Sheriff Tony. Okay?
Appreciate the shout out, and I'll talk to you guys next week.
Okay,
All right,
no
Shaka
problem.
Demus and Pliers. Murder, she wrote. Right, Sheriff Tony?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, right away.